Yes, in the official.
Today's video is sponsored by Spontex. Handy, comfortable. For a close and comfortable fit. Oh yeah.
I just have to caveat right now that don't take this as completely the best way of doing this. This isn't someone who knows what they're doing recolouring the steering wheel. This is someone who's having a first attempt at recolouring the steering wheel. If I were doing it properly, I'd have took the steering wheel off for a start and then be in garage doing it. But quite frankly, I can't be arsed with all that malarkey, so I'm just going to do it in situ. It shouldn't be a problem. But there's a bit of a warning to read on these instructions. Again, you'll get these instructions if you buy this stuff. I'll try and find the eBay link as well and pop that in the description if I remember. So the leather prep, which is this stuff that I've just been using, this bit here, is acetone based. It contains N-butyl acetate and isobutyl acetate. It is highly flammable, both as a liquid and vapour, and can cause serious eye irritation, so don't squirt it in your eyes. It may cause drowsiness or dizziness. Keep away from heat, sparks or open flames and hot surfaces. No smoking. That should be just general rule anyway. Wear protective gloves, clothing, eye protection and face protection. If on skin or hair, remove any contaminated clothing and rinse skin hair immediately with water or shower. So just try not to get it anywhere near. Warning continued. If inhaled, remove that person to fresh air and keep at rest in a position comfortable for breathing. If in eyes, rinse continuously with water for several minutes. Remove contact lenses if present and easy to do. Continue rinsing. Call the eye hospital or doctor if you continue to feel unwell or suspect eye damage. Right, so now we're on to the second stage, which is leather colourant. So this is the simplest, actually the least important of the three stages. Shake the bottle well, as it can separate into its constituent parts over time. The leather colourant can be applied using different methods. High density foam wedges, like ladies use or some men use to remove sort of nail varnish and stuff. A 1/2 inch wide flat stable brush or by airbrush. I prefer using a sponge. Apply a little colourant to the sponge and dab this over the area to be treated. Initially this will result in small bubbles, however, keep dabbing the area and these will disappear, leaving a flat, even surface. It is recommended to apply 2 coats. A hairdryer should be used between coats to speed up the drying process and bake. I've got to find that hairdryer then. Right, so we're on to colouring stage. So let me go and find some bits and pieces. I was going to use a little brush, but yeah, maybe a sponge is a better idea. Let's see if I can find a foam sponge. Ugh, look at that. Right. See you in a bit again. I'll go and find some stuff. Here we are. Right, so what I've got is a selection of paintbrushes that I ordered when I was going to start doing some painting. So there's quite a few in there, and some foams. So let me pick one without throwing them all over the floor. Maybe this one. What do we think? Seems quite hard, that one. What have we got? It seems less hard. I'm sure some of these are being used. There's this one. Quite a big. But, this is exciting, isn't it? Should we try this one? I mean, I've got these firm pad things as well. So we'll have a go. I've also put a little cloth on my knee because I know what I'm like when it comes to making a mess. Right, let's have a look. So let's put them down there. So, blah blah blah. Apply the colourant to the sponge and dab it over the area. So what I'll do is I'll paint this stuff on. Hopefully not make a mess, and then I'll go and get air dryer and an extension lead, and then I'll come and hair dryer it, and then I'll put another coat on. So that seems to be what you're supposed to do. And then the last bit is leather finish. Similarly with the prep, the finish is very important to prevent the colourant lifting and rubbing off with wear. Oh yeah, with the finish you've got to dry it using a hairdryer. So yeah. It says don't use it for 24 hours, but it's not like I'm going to be using Herietta for anything. Oh dear. Ugh. It's a squirty thing. Alright, let's try. Don't make a mess, Simon. You remind me I'm putting that lid on the floor. Oh god, too much on it already. Right, let's start here. Should have done some before shots, really, shouldn't I? I think this might end up being the bit that's the most difficult bit, to be honest. Getting a good saturation on it. Seems to get a lot of brush marks in this, so maybe I do brush this one and then sponge next one, and I can see what difference is. I really didn't think about this very well. How am I going to see it back? Do with a mirror. Might get out and have a look, see if I can do it better from outside. I'll start you again when I've painted stuff. That'll give you a bit of a closer look on there. So I've put the first coat of painty stuff on. It looks crap when it first goes on, but it don't look too bad when it's started drying off, and that you can really see. It's not too bad. It's hang on, let me try a different camera. Yeah, maybe that's better. So you can see this bit's quite shiny. That's like a bit that I've just done, but then this bit down here is the bit that I started off. It's not too bad. It definitely needs a couple more coats on there to be able to sort of get it going. So I've just got this old air dryer out here, and then we're going to use that to dry this bit over here. So yeah, that'll be fun. As I say, I'm by no means an expert with this, and I am assuming that a Nicky Clark hairdryer isn't the only thing that you can use for this sort of thing. But yeah, regardless of that, you can see it's matted off a bit more now. So it's well, you can tell from there it's not as it don't look as crap on that picture as when we started. So at least that's an improvement for a start. I think it's dry. It's hard to tell with these gloves because they're tacky anyway. Let's use a bit of skin. It's still a bit tacky. Let's see what the instructions say, whether we should leave it to completely dry. Blah, blah, blah. What should we do? The shape both well and apply 2 coats. This 2 must be dried using a hairdryer. Oh, that's finished. Colourant. Apply a little colourant to the sponge. You dab this over the area to be treated. Initially this will result in small bubbles, however keep dabbing the area and these will disappear. It is recommended to buy 2 coats. A hairdryer should be used between coats to speed up the drying process and bake the colourant. Well, we'll have a bit more hairdryer action, and then I'll put another coat on and I'll come back when we're doing that so you can see. I wonder if this works. That's enough of that. Stop pissing about now, Simon. And I'll see you in a sec. While we're waiting for that steering wheel to dry in there, I'll try and get this rear Rover badge off so I can put the new one on using this hairdryer. Let's see how successful that is. So with a bit of heat and wiggling it a bit, and this knackered old screwdriver and a little bit of something on there, oh god, it's coming off a bit. I might need to grab this down here and just prise it out a bit more, and then hope that the one that I've got fits in there. Right, I'll stop recording and I'll show you when it's done. So that's that bit off, and so I just need to clean this bit up on here, get some acetate stuff on there, get rid of all that sticky stuff, and then hopefully stick the other one on. So we've got that old badge off now, clean this bit up with that acetone, and then we need to put the new one on, which is this one here. Hopefully it's the right size. So yeah, let me again, it's going to be a rubbish video of stop start, but yeah, let me stop while I get this out and then I'll stick it on and we can see. And there we go, all stuck on there. Looks alright, doesn't it? Better than what were there before. So yeah, job well done. Tiny video finished. Here we are. So next bit is to put another coat of paint on here to try and tidy this up a bit. It looks a bit patchy still, but yeah, hopefully it'll not look too bad when we've done that. First coat seems to have covered quite a bit, so it's not too bad a paint. I'm hoping second coat goes on just as well. So yeah, let's see. I'll start with upside down wheel and then we'll go to right way up wheel. Is this the brush I used? Yeah. So here we are after coat number 2, and then I've dried it off with a hairdryer a bit, and then left it a while. But I think that looks pretty good. Or would if camera would focus? There we go. Yeah, I think that's quite a good finish, that, up to now. I mean, it's not finished yet because I still need to put top coat on. But for a couple of coats of colourant, that's not too bad. It's I'm sure you remember it before, it were all black around these bits, and these bits were worn. There were a bit down there, but that was quite good. I'll not tell you that I've missed a bit here on back. I'll let you not know about that because you'll never know if I don't tell you. So yeah, there we go. I did film, what I thought I was filming, me painting the second coat on, but the camera had stopped, which is nice. So this is it from the back. I mean, you can see it's only this bit that I kind of missed a bit on. It's not really that noticeable, but I might end up putting another coat on afterwards. Yeah, but I think it's looking quite good, that, for an eBay kit. Obviously it's not finished yet, so I'll carry on recording. Shut up, you honestly. I'll carry on recording it when I'm finishing off, but I think I might leave that to set. It's not a jelly. I might leave that to dry for tonight, and then I might come back to it another evening in. Yeah, let's get it properly baked in. I'll use hairdryer again in a bit. But I was thinking of putting another coat on, but I don't think it really needs it. Like, this was the worst bit. But it seems alright. I mean, there's some brush strokes on it. I think that's the only bad bit about it. Obviously, if I'd have used like an airbrush, you won't get that. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. Fingers crossed it doesn't go wrong in next stage. Yeah, let's see what it looks like next time. I might just redo this top bit that were really bad with another coat on it. Actually, I might do that now, and then that can be drying until next weekend when I put rest of it on. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see.